This has been a long journey for Mark and I, and it was always part of our vision to help get students acclimated with the landscape of politics.
We set out to make an educational tool, and we're the ones that end up learning a lot.
What inspired you to create ASP and get involved in politics with young people?
If you don't have that exposure to civics education at an early age, you just kind of turn off. So when I was trying to think of what's the best way to try and help move the needle, it seemed to me to create a website that would help promote engagement.
And your constant engagement has been super inspirational. Please continue to engage with us and tell us how we can be helpful to everything moving forward.
Now we're going to be joined by Congressman Dusty Johnson of South Dakota and Congresswoman Judy Chu from California.
What policy was the most difficult for you both to decide your standpoint on?
How do you think geography affects beliefs or voting ideals?
How do you balance the desires of your constituents and your own personal opinion?
I listen very carefully to my constituents, and it does shape my personal opinion, especially when they're talking from their own experience.
I mean, I do think it's really important for a member of Congress to understand that, they take their oath of office to the Constitution of the United States. I don't take an office to my own political popularity.
We're going to depend on future leaders like each of you to help shape the debates in this country and advance the policies that will help you and your families.
We need all of you engaged. Now, that doesn't mean you have to run for office, but we need you to be engaged citizens. You all get to be on the board of directors of the greatest country in the history of the world, but that puts an obligation on you. You got to make sure you're paying attention. We need you in the game because this is too important. Politics is too important to leave to the politicians.
But I just want to say, on behalf of the Close Up Foundation, and I know our partners at A Starting Point, Congresswoman Chu, thank you for your time, and Congressman Dusty Johnson, thank you for joining us here.
When Avery and Sam and Mary and Deja and Lainey get to Congress, I just hope they would be willing to give me a job working for them.